Have you ever wondered why some individuals seem to understand you better than others, even without you saying a word? A fascinating phenomenon, right? This uncanny ability often belongs to those with the INFJ personality type, the rarest among the 16 Myers-Briggs personality types. INFJs are renowned for their intuitive and empathetic nature, often understanding others on a level that transcends verbal communication. They are the silent observers, the empathetic listeners, the insightful understanders. Now let's delve into the unique aspects that an INFJ pays attention to, which others often overlook. Firstly, an INFJ is known to pay attention to deep, meaningful conversations. They are less interested in idle chatter and more drawn to the richness of profound discussions. They value authenticity and the exchange of insights that can spark their intellect or stir their emotions. INFJs have a knack for diving beneath the surface, focusing on the essence rather than the superficial. They notice the depth of the conversation, savoring the wisdom shared. To an INFJ, a conversation without depth is like a meal without flavor. Secondly, nonverbal cues are another aspect that an INFJ pays keen attention to. They have a knack for catching the unsaid, the subtle shifts in body language, the unspoken emotions that flicker across a person's face, even the slight changes in someone's tone of voice. It's like they're equipped with a sixth sense, an intuition that allows them to read between the lines to understand what's not being said. So if you're around an INFJ, remember they're likely reading you like an open book. Yes, an INFJ can often read you like an open book. Thirdly, authenticity is something that an INFJ values and notices. INFJs have an uncanny ability to sense when something isn't quite right. They're like human lie detectors, picking up on the slightest hint of dishonesty or insincerity. They deeply value honesty and transparency, preferring to surround themselves with people who are genuine and straightforward. They're not easily fooled by facades or pretenses. They appreciate the raw, unfiltered reality of people and situations. In the eyes of an INFJ, authenticity is the true measure of a person. Fourth on the list is the emotional atmosphere. INFJs, with their innate emotional intelligence, are incredibly sensitive to the emotional environment around them. They have a unique ability to gauge the emotional temperature of a room, whether it's a ripple of tension, a wave of jubilation, a cloud of sadness, or a burst of excitement, they can sense it. They are intuitively attuned to the emotional ebb and flow in their surroundings, often picking up on subtle emotional cues that others might miss. For an INFJ, the emotional atmosphere speaks louder than words. Fifthly, an INFJ pays attention to personal space. This characteristic is not just about physical distance, but also emotional and mental boundaries. INFJs are like the guardians of personal space. They respect it, and they expect the same in return. They understand that everyone has an invisible bubble around them, a sanctuary for thoughts, feelings, and self-expression. They are sensitive to the comfort zones of those around them. So remember, to an INFJ, your personal space isn't just respected, it's revered. In the world of an INFJ, personal space is sacred. Sixth, an INFJ notices the potential in others. Now isn't that a gift? INFJs have this incredible, almost uncanny ability to see and nurture the potential in others. They're like talent scouts for the soul. They can spot what you could become, often before you even catch a glimpse of it yourself. And they don't just see it, they help you grow it. They champion your journey. Imagine having someone who believes in you, even when you don't. An INFJ can be your biggest cheerleader, helping you realize your true potential. Finally, let's recap the 7 things that an INFJ pays attention to. They value deep conversations, allowing them to connect on a profound level. Nonverbal cues are as significant as spoken words, expressing more than what meets the eye. Authenticity matters to them, as they cherish genuine interactions. They sense the emotional atmosphere, empathizing deeply with others. They respect personal space, understanding the importance of boundaries. Lastly, they see the potential in others, often before others see it themselves. Understanding these traits can help us appreciate the unique perspectives that an INFJ brings to our world. Remember, an INFJ sees the world differently, and that's perfectly fine.